Hello everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here today with another shopping vlog, and this time we are going to Ollie's.
Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
Which, if you don't know what Ollie's is, it is basically like a bargain outlet shop. They do a lot of purchasing on bulk and wholesale, and then they sell their products pretty cheap. But the only reason I really go there is for their book section. They have an awesome section of books that are normally like $3 to $5. They are very, very cheap. So my buddy actually sent me a picture earlier today, and in the background of that picture was an item that I had to have. Now, the problem is with Ollie's, they all get so many different things throughout the country. So just because he was able to find one where he lives does not guarantee that I'll be able to find one where I live. Or if you're watching, it's not going to guarantee you'll be able to find all these. But you might, because I ended up getting lucky and found the item that I was looking for. So typically with these shopping vlogs, I like to do it all in my car, but it's late on Friday night. So unfortunately, by the time I left, it was already dark. So I did film there though, and I'm back home now. So we're going to first take you guys with me on the trip to Ollie's. Then we're going to come back here and I'm going to show you everything that I picked up on my latest trip to Ollie's. So we have some novels, some media tie-in related things, even some music. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. So let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right in. So the last time I went to Ollie's, I actually saw a book that I wanted to grab, but I looked at the line and it was to the back of the store. So I said, forget it. I'm not going to do that. And I think that was actually in my shopping vlog. It was one of my shopping vlogs I did. But anyway, I went back today and it was still there, fortunately. This is Catwoman Soul Eater. And this is written by Sarah J. Maas, who is a very popular YA author. And I believe that's what this book series is. It is a YA book series based on these DC characters. You can see the other superheroes on the back there. Wonder Woman, We got a Batman, Catwoman, which I have, and then Superman. So they're all written by very popular YA authors, and I've heard pretty decent things about it. So I figured I would give Catwoman a shot. She's always an interesting character, so hopefully Sarah J. Maas has a good grasp of her, and this will be entertaining to read. So you can see the price there, very cheap at $2.99. This is a book series that I've been wanting to get into, but I didn't want to pay a lot for it. So now I can try this one for only $3. So I figured I would give this a shot. And I guess technically this would be a media tie-in novel because it is a book based on a world created in a different medium, this of course being comics. So very interested to read Catwoman Soul Eater by Sarah J. Maas that I grabbed for $3 from Ollie's. This next one was super random. I was just walking through the aisles and I happened to stumble across it. There was one copy of it, so the fact that I even saw it was a minor miracle. But this is The Big Lebowski. So this is the making of a Coen Brothers film. And you can see on the back here, the price, a whopping $1.99, like so cheap. And I actually looked up reviews on this on Goodreads and it has really strong reviews. So I am super interested in this. Big Lebowski is one of those films that whenever you get asked the question, what's your favorite film you've only seen once, or what's one of the best films you only seen one time? The Big Lebowski is that film. So I've only seen it once, but I absolutely loved it. I do need to revisit it again. It's actually in my cart right now on Amazon to pick up on 4K because it's down in price. So I will be picking it up again soon and watching it, but I definitely want to read the book after I'm done. So this one looked really cool. There's pictures in there, script in there. Like, it should be a lot of fun. So The Big Lebowski, the making of a Coen Brothers film. And this one was edited by Trisha Cook. So should be a lot of fun. Let's talk about the two graphic novels I grabbed next. So both of these are actually from Zenescope Entertainment, which if you guys have been following the channel, you might remember that I read The Piper. I think it was The Piper that I read from them earlier, or rather last year. And I didn't like it very much at all. It actually ended up in my big giant unhaul that I posted at the beginning of the year. But I figured I would give them another shot because these look pretty cool. And they were only $3.99 each, so very cheap. So first one we have is called The Theater. And I guess this takes place in like an old abandoned movie theater. So just like the setting alone sounded pretty cool. You can see some of the art here. I guess maybe not the most appropriate, some of these pictures, but I think it's okay. So yeah, this is just a like one shot, if you will, of The Theater. And this is written by Raven Gregory and Novo Malgado, perhaps? So this one looks pretty interesting. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but hey, we'll see. And then the other one I grabbed is actually a retelling of Frankenstein. It's called Screwed, Project Frankenstein, written by Kirkham, Thomas, and Miller. And you can see this here. And again, has that Zenescope Entertainment on the side. So this is another one that's a one-shot. It's not a full series at all. So we'll see. Like I said, it is a retelling of Frankenstein in the like Zenescope style. So we'll see if it's any good or not. Should be interesting if nothing else. Hey, if these are like 3-star reads, then I will consider that successful because they were only $4 each. So very cheap. So Screwed, Project Frankenstein, and The Theater. Two cheap graphic novels from Ollie's. And I will mention they have a ton of other graphic novels too. I think you guys would have seen that when I showed the store, but it's a great place to pick up cheap graphic novels. They're going to be random ones, but hey, you never know. You might find something you're interested in. So it's worth checking out for that alone. Next up is like the craziest find to me, just because the fact that it was only $4, $3.99 for this. So this is not going to be very popular for everybody, but it looked cool to me. This is Garth Brooks, The First 5 Years. So you can actually see this is volume 1 of the anthology. And I've been told that there's actually a volume 3, but not a volume 2 for some reason. I have no idea why that is. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. But this is massive. This thing is heavy. It is in great shape. There were so many, I was able to like search through them and find one that was in good shape. But $3.99, and then look what it contains up there. Like, it's crazy. So you have a memoir. 240 pages of Garth's memories. First book ever written by Garth. 19 new or unreleased versions of his songs. So there's 5 full albums in this, which is just crazy. And then over 150 unseen photographs. So I am not the biggest Garth Brooks fan in the world. I do really enjoy him. I've always enjoyed everything I've listened to by him. But I am a country music fan. I don't listen to as much anymore as I used to because my drive time is filled up with audiobooks nowadays. But I still love country music, and Garth Brooks is one of the legends of country music. So he was actually what got me into country way back when we went to a concert with my cousins who were huge Garth Brooks fans. I gotta say, probably, I don't know, 10, 11 years old, had no interest in country at that point. But we went to this giant concert that was filled with all these incredible artists. Garth Brooks was the headliner, and I just fell in love with country at that point. So yes, this is awesome. $4 for Garth Brooks, The Anthology Volume 1. Like, that is insane. So very excited to add this to the collection. Not entirely sure where it's going or what I'm doing with it, but for $4, I'll figure it out. So Garth Brooks, The First 5 Years. So last but not least is the one item I was really hoping that I was able to find, and I got super lucky and was able to find it, because this is the one I saw it in the background of my buddy's picture, who he very strategically placed it there, I'm sure, because he knows I'm a huge Planet of the Apes fan. But yeah, I don't talk about this series enough on the channel, and I will try to correct that here in this coming year. But I love Planet of the Apes. It's one of my favorite series of all time. So anything like this, I want my hands on it. And so this is so unique because this is actually the original Topps trading card series, and it's just in book form, but it also contains, and you can see on the back here, $3.99 with a cover price of $24.95. But you can see in the back, it actually has playing cards there, which, if I can get it open, I'm not going to open right now because I don't know what I want to do with them. I probably should just open them, but whatever. They're not vintage or anything, so they're not going to be worth much, but I don't know. It's just cool to have them in there. So let's take a look. So you can see at the beginning of the book, there is some, language around it, but really, this is just the trading cards themselves. You can see the front and the back of the card. Yeah, this is awesome. And that's what the entire book is just the cards. So this is very niche. A lot of people aren't going to care about this, but being a huge Planet of the Apes fan, if I could find this for as cheap as I did, I was absolutely going to grab it. So what's really cool is that the whatever this is, the slipcover around this, if you will, is in the same foil type as you would if you actually bought the cards new back in whenever, the 70s, 60s, whenever it was. So this is just awesome. What a cool little book. This is going to go alongside all of my other kind of fun Planet of the Apes materials that I have in book form, and I'm so happy that I was able to find this. Like I said, it's so rare that my buddy sends me something that he sees at Ollie's and I go and actually find it, but there was 3 of these left, so I was very lucky to get one of the last 3, but super excited to add this. So Planet of the Apes, the original Topps trading card series, and again, I paid a whopping $3.99 for this when it normally has a cover price of $24.99. So thrilled to add this to my collection. And that's the last item I picked up while I was at Ollie's today. So there it is. All of the items that I was able to find at Ollie's tonight. So awesome. And there were other things there that I ended up putting back. There was a biography on Gene Roddenberry, the Star Trek creator. There was a Sopranos book that really looked really cool. A Big Bang Theory poster collection. There was just so many cool things at Ollie's, and there typically is. So if you've not been to Ollie's, I highly recommend it. Or if any of these look interesting, check out your Ollie's to see if you can find it. But let me know down in the comments below, are you an Ollie's lover? And if so, what's the coolest item that you were ever able to find at Ollie's? For me, Planet of the Apes Topps card is probably at the top just for personal reasons because I love the series so much, but I don't know. It was a very good trip and I've had a lot of good experiences at Ollie's. So let me know down in the comments below which item has been the favorite find of yours over the years. Also, let me know down in the comments below if you've read any of these, and if so, are they any good? Specifically, is Catwoman worth reading? I would love to hear your opinion on that if you've read it. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this shopping vlog, even though it was a little bit different than normal. Typically, I'm talking movies when I do my shopping vlogs. Today was a book-dedicated shopping vlog, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. As always, if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to Cinefessions here on YouTube. And if not, well, thank you anyway for watching this one. I really do appreciate that. And like I always say, I don't just talk books, I talk all things media, be it books, movies, graphic novels, collectibles. If it's media related, I'm interested in it, and if you are too, you might consider subscribing. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for today. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I want to encourage you to consume some media today. I'll catch you next time.